Federal officials are investigating an emergency landing of a small plane in North Carolina. That plane landing on Interstate 840 in Greensboro, leading to a car to clip the aircraft. The pilot has been taken to the hospital.
Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May Beeler knows more about the investigation, what happens now. I'm nervous for the pilot, and I'm nervous for the driver of the car on an interstate.
Right.
And you see a plane when you come around the corner.
So pilot on board and a passenger, and it's stressful when you have an emergency. Flight instructor here, flown up there many times, flown in this same type aircraft, a Beechcraft Bonanza. So it's stressful enough, but the pilot made a great emergency landing, perfect, and then gets clipped by a car. Fortunately, just a minor injury. Nobody in the car was hurt. So this is a 1968 Beechcraft Bonanza, originated in Florida. The owner of the aircraft registered to Joseph Fisher. We don't know if he was on board, if he was the pilot. The plane took off yesterday from Florida, then went to Georgia, hopefully refueled in Georgia, then flew about an hour and 45 minutes, and just at sunset, declared an emergency and had to land on a road just a mile or two from the airport. So obviously something catastrophic happened, and the pilot couldn't glide to Piedmont Triad International Airport. There's even another little airport nearby, Air Harbor, that the pilot couldn't make it to. But a lot goes on in the cockpit emergency checklist, memory items, fly the plane first, always, then best glide speed, the best speed that's going to take you to the airport or to a field or to a road.
May, when you think about an emergency landing, the first thing that comes to my mind is, when we talk about Captain Sullenberger, where it says, okay, we had a bird strike, where do we go? Can we make it back to the airport? No, we're going to the Hudson. So when this happens, whatever it may be with this plane, what goes through a pilot's mind? Okay, this is the best landing spot, or that's the best landing spot.
Fly the plane first, emergency checklist, best glide. Now I'm looking. All right, what's close by? I can't make it to the airport. It's too far. Darn it. All right, that other airport over here, don't think I can make it. Is there a good field? What if it's got power lines? There's the road. That looks good. Make sure there's not an overpass. Make sure there are no cars. So it sounds like, according to reports, the pilot did good and landed the airplane beautifully. Had to remember to put the gear down, do the checklist. Everything was fine. And gets clipped by a car. This was at sunset last night, around 7:55. So we will learn more. The NTSB is going to look at the engine, the maintenance logs, the pilot's logbooks. How much experience did you have in the airplane? Were you current? Were you up to date? What about inspections for the aircraft? They'll tear the engine apart. What happened? Was there fuel starvation? Did they run out of fuel? They're going to look at all of those things. We'll find out what happened. Were there signs? Did the oil pressure start to drop? Were there different things that would have given the pilot a clue, or was it catastrophic? Oh my gosh, I don't have any power. I got to make a decision now. There's a road, looks good, let's go.